You listening to rockslamradio.com. From all studios to the world, we bring you the finest in quality entertainment. So grab a groupie, throw some more for another fine show from rockslamradio.com.
Me, baby, 60 seconds stare.
I love you.
Yeah, welcome to the Hellraisers Ball, where decadence and depravity are the laws of the land. So strap yourself in, kids. It's going to be a wild ride. Tonight we have one hell of a show planned for you. We have Wade Black, lead vocalist of the band War of Thrones. Wade is also the former lead singer of Crimson Glory and Leatherwolf, and we're going to be rocking out live right here in the studio tonight, where War of Thrones is going to be doing their first ever interview and actually performing live right here in the studio. I also have one of the hottest drummers in the Tampa Bay area, Mr. Rob Bird, who is part of local bands Den of Thieves and Big Deal. So tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Well, thanks for having me on, JC. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Well, let's see. It's a big weekend. Friday is another Tampa Bay Music Network showcase. It's Extravaganza number 13, and it's at the Pittsburgh Mix. It's down on 66th Street in St. Pete. I'm sure they have a Facebook or a website that you can check it out. 9 o'clock, Selective Memory starts off the show with their brand of whatever it is they do. I haven't seen them. 10 o'clock, Den of Thieves, serious band with great musicians. You know Raleigh Feldman, right?
Yeah. We just, speaking of Raleigh, we just actually had Raleigh on the show over the past couple of weeks. Once we did a Black Star Whiskey interview with him, and then last week we actually did a show live from Skin Doctor's Tattoo in Madeira Beach, Florida. So,
Yeah, that's where I'm
we love Raleigh here on the Hellraisers Ball.
Yeah. See Den of Thieves on Saturday.
No, that's Friday.
No, I just saw them.
No,
Oh, okay. I wasn't playing. Go figure.
They were smoking, man. They were awesome.
Well, then you also have Machine Vial playing guitar, and Steve Farney on bass. And this week, it's Dave Call on lead vocals.
Oh, wow. Now, that's different. Dave also being a friend of mine.
Yeah, I mean, Dave's an awesome singer. I mean, you guys should check it out.
And, of course, normally the band is fronted by Rob Custes.
Right, who's another awesome singer.
Yeah.
So at 11 o'clock, My Device, okay, that's Cliff and Lee and Mike and Kevin. They play at 11. Figure in Black plays at midnight. Now, that's a Sabbath tribute, and there's, I'm told, a very special guest appearance.
Oh, wow. Very, very cool. So I can't wait to see that. And now you also play in another band called Big Deal, and Big Deal is actually going to be playing at the rockslamradio.com launch party at Gasoline Alley.
Yeah, that's going to be
May
great.
5th, right?
That's going to be great. I've been playing in Big Deal off and on for years. And you got Tommy Rocks fronting that band, Brian Jeffries on guitar. Now, he's been around this area forever, and he's a smoking guitar player. He had a band called Rebel Pride for a long time, and before that it was The Snow, Southern Snow, and before that I think it was Second Helping. The guy's great. Awesome guy, awesome musician. And John Varr playing bass, and Bill the Senator Schmidl on the other guitars. Sorry, Senator.
Say that 3 times real fast.
Yeah, we're playing at 11 o'clock on Saturday at Gasoline Alley. It's a 1-hour show of mostly original Big Deal music. You guys will like it, I
And
guarantee
that's something a little different, right? You guys are now doing a lot of original material.
Well, we've always had some original material, and we've been writing lately and picking up some of Brian's stuff that he's written and already recorded and released, and it's sounding really, really good, and this is going to be fun. That's the Rock Slam Radio launch party.
Right, and I just want to break in for 1 second and talk a little bit more about the RockSlamRadio.com launch party at Gasoline Alley. We have 11 bands that are going to be rocking the stage that night, and some of the bands, including Big Deal, are Spellbinder, Mock Star, Floitsam, Shut Up Leader, Derek Reese, April Calling, Yogurt Smoothness, Red Rockets, Michael McMagic, and the Magic Band, and the Bob Hope Band.
All right.
Tickets are $5 in advance, only $7 at the door. And you could also win this beautiful Epiphone Les Paul Special 2 guitar for only $5. So enter to win this guitar and come on down to Gasoline Alley on May 5th. This guitar was provided to Hellraisers Ball by Sam Ash Music on Dale Mabry Highway in Tampa, Florida. Sam Ash is a sponsor of Hellraisers Ball, and we're proud to have Sam Ash as a sponsor. So come on down and check out these 11 bands kicking ass and rocking the stage over at Gasoline Alley and enter for a chance to win this guitar. I also think that there's a lot of specials and sales going on at Sam Ash, and we're going to have Eddie Keffel, the sales manager at Sam Ash on Dale Mabry Highway, and he's going to be coming in a little bit and talking a little bit more about some of the things that they got going on over there.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's $5, and then $5 for
a ticket.
raffle. Yeah,
So five
awesome.
bucks, and you can win this guitar.
It's a
$7
sweet
in
guitar.
advance.
Do you play guitar and drums?
No, but if I win, I'm going to learn. If because it's still got the plastic on the
Yeah, isn't it
pickups.
beautiful?
It's
I
never
love
been
it.
played.
Exactly.
Listen to that sustain.
You'll be
I
the
can hear it
first
from here.
owner.
Yeah, a little Spinal Tap.
That's beautiful.
Tip of the hat there, the Spinal Tap. Very, very cool. So, actually, Raleigh played on that guitar a little bit, and he checked out the action on it when he was in the studio. So it's a great guitar, and it's for a great cause. So coming down to Gasoline Alley on Saturday, May 5th, 10% of all the proceeds for the guitar go to help children learn to play music and expose them to the arts.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the next generation.
It's definitely a good cause. And so when I first met you,
Oh, God.
I don't know, what is that, probably like 7 years ago?
It's been a while.
Yeah, you were actually playing in the band Phoenix.
That's right. Phoenix.
and,
Tampa Bay Rock. Eileen, yeah.
Yeah,
Rit-
and we had Phoenix and Big Deal play over at the Stag Grounds, a venue that I'm affiliated with that I do all the booking for. And I think a little bit later on, we're actually going to play a song by Big Deal playing at the Stag Grounds.
That'd be great, because that night we had Leo Magnelli filling in on guitar with us, so that was pretty cool. And the Stairgrounds is just an awesome, awesome venue. Huge, out in the middle of nowhere. The cops don't come and shut you down. You can camp there. I mean, it's really nice. These guys really did their homework on this outdoor venue.
Yeah, I think it's a great place, and I'm proud to be affiliated with it. As a matter of fact, we have a big show coming up Memorial Day weekend. And hopefully we can have a Big Deal or Den of Thieves or maybe both of those bands rocking the stage on Memorial Day weekend. We're actually going to be solidifying the lineup for that show over the next week or so and locking everything down. So any of the bands that are out there that I've already spoken to that are scheduled to play, we will definitely get you an actual time for your set and everything. You could contact me on my Facebook under JC Viper, or most of you already have my cell phone number. Any bands that are not playing or haven't had a time slot locked in, feel free to contact me and send me some promotional material or songs or whatever and
Stuff.
Absolutely.
And I'll be glad to check it out and get you on the bill. So now, you were telling me you also have another big thing coming up, something going on down in Texas, right?
Well, yeah. First, I want to talk about next week, Friday, May 11th. You have Den of Thieves playing at the Banana Boat 2. Going to be a great show. And then Saturday the 12th, big deal, is at Porpoise Pub from 3 to 7. It's Screwy Louie's birthday bash. Now, the Porpoise Pub has really come on as a great venue around here. More and more bands are starting to play there. It's just an awesome place to play. They've had Fog at.
You know, I still haven't got there, but I know like everyone I know has already been there, and you know I know they've been doing a lot of these big benefit shows and stuff like that, and I've heard a lot of really great things about the club.
And they know what they're doing. They know how to pull it off. They know how to put a big stage up outside and have a classic national act come, and they have a stage out back and inside, and it's just a really,
You know how to
really
put a
great
show
venue.
on, yeah.
All music all day. I mean, they can do it there, and you know their food is great too. I mean, they have a filet mignon that is off the chain, and it's not expensive either. So
Man,
Wow, I
sounds good to
definitely
me
have to
right
go
now.
check
I'm
that out.
starving.
Sounds Tracy stuff. Maybe we'll hit the Porpoise Pub after
Yeah.
after the show here tonight. What time is the kitchen open until?
I'm sure they're open late, but and then Wednesday the 23rd of May, Den of Thieves is playing at Harley's in Pinellas Park, and May 24th, which is a Thursday, Nothing Fancy, the Leonard Skinner tribute featuring Tommy Rocks, is playing at Speaking Rock in El Paso, Texas. Speaking Rock, it's casino reservation. Godsmack just played there Saturday. The place is freaking
Wow.
huge.
That is awesome.
And that's through Maximum Bands, who's been really great to me over the years and booked a lot of good gigs, and everything's always went well.
Yeah, Rich Rubin and Maximum Bands.
I don't got nothing but good things to say about my business experience with Maximum Bands and Rich. And then June 1st and 2nd, getting into next month, Den of Thieves is over at Club 92.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
and
that's
you
where
and you
I was
guys and you
this
actually
time,
you guys were just there over the weekend.
That's where I was.
Well,
Saturday.
without me.
Oh, without you, where were you this weekend?
Sitting at home saying, damn, wish I had a gig, man. Sucked. That's
So who did they play with this past weekend?
a good friend of mine, Mr. Mike Dillon. Played with him Friday and Saturday
Oh,
night.
awesome.
Great drummer. You know, him and I play in a couple of the same bands.
Yeah. Mike is another friend of mine and awesome drummer, and he's another one that's kind of been around the circuit on the Tampa Bay music scene. And I think since I met you, you've probably been in, I don't know, probably 7 or 8 different bands. And probably Dylan's been the same thing. I heard something about a Bad Neighbors reunion or something coming up sometime in June.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if Mike's playing drums with them for that or not. But yeah, that's always great. You know, what a great band. Dennis from Diamond Gray, and of course Lee Fenical. I mean, God, gotta love him.
Yeah.
And you know, depending on who plays bass, I don't know if it's going to be Brad or if it's going to be Sam or who it will be. But you know, it'll be somebody awesome. It'll be a great show. I'm sure they'll fill that club up and really rock it out hard.
Absolutely. That band is always amazing. In fact, I invited Mike Dillon down to the tattoo shop last week when we broadcast from Skin Doctor's Tattoo in Madeira Beach, and I don't know, he never showed up. So I'm going to put a shout out to Mike Dillon and give him an open invitation to come out here to the Hellraisers Ball anytime.
Yeah.
And an interview with me and just hang out and have a great time.
I know I'm getting virginized with the tattoo at Skin Doctors for sure.
That was my plan too.
Yeah.
Now I saw
I'm gonna cry like a little bitch, but that's
I
okay.
saw saw the tattoo.
Yeah, you did,
And-
didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of my
And
own
there's something
drawings.
really, really special about that tattoo.
Yeah.
It's one of yours, right? So
yeah, it's
you
one of
actually
mine.
designed it.
I actually designed it.
Yeah, and she's
it wraps
really,
around
let me
my
tell you,
whole arm.
this is a really brave maneuver because this is her first ever tattoo, no ink ever,
None.
right?
Zero.
And it's a big piece.
Oh,
It's
covers
gonna
it.
How big is it?
Well,
It
I was gonna go for the
is
whole
big.
big back piece, but I just went for the arm for now. My mom's
Gotta start
freaking.
somewhere.
My mom's freaking.
Yeah, well,
But you know.
But
she'll get
at
all
least
used
it's
to it.
something that's
It was
personal
very-
to you
yes,
that you created.
Yes. I couldn't draw a stick figure before I was 25 years old. Got into
wow.
a back
Yeah.
car accident, killed somebody, and started doodling, and I sold them for like $1,700.
wow.
So
Wow.
that's how it came about. And I mean, Doc Joe and Raleigh were like, "It's got special meaning, so I'm gonna get it."
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's a fabulous piece of work. I
Yeah.
can't wait to see how it comes
Oh,
out.
me either.
But settle into it. There's no rush to get it done. Wait till.
Well, I'm not gonna
you-
get
you know.
drunk, so I don't bleed as much. But I definitely don't want to feel no pain.
Do we have a picture of this? Because I mean, I have no
Yeah.
idea what it looks like.
Oh,
Do you-
dude, I
do
have
we-
a
do we
picture in
have-
my-
do we
I
have,
have a picture in the truck.
Oh, okay, we have it in the car.
It's the old. It's in the car.
You're gonna have to hang out till the end of the show, and we'll show you a picture of it.
Yeah.
But I've seen it, and it's a pretty amazing piece of art. Do you have any tattoos?
I have none, but now I'm old enough where if I get one, it probably won't fade.
Exactly.
You know.
That is my sentiments exactly, because why not?
You know, I promised Raleigh and Doc Joe that
That's it.
my first one
was going to
you know,
be with
I'd,
them.
I'd go
And
see
that's-
them.
Yeah,
There you go.
touche. That's what I did.
That'll be a lot of first times for them
Well,
over
we're
at
getting
Skin Doctor's
tattooed to
Tattoo.
virginized,
Because
Rob.
Live on the air.
yeah, because they actually did the very first ever Hellraisers Ball tattoo live on the air while we broadcast from the
Yeah,
studio last
yeah.
week.
Who got it? Medicine Man?
No, actually, the
no.
Hellraisers Ball tattoo was.
That one. That was huge.
That was Sheila.
Yeah.
It was like
No,
a
it
full
no,
back piece,
no,
right?
no, it
Oh,
wasn't that
it was
big.
no, it was
she was
Julie.
tatted from head to toe. She's already got a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
tattoos.
yeah. That was
her
Julie,
name
right?
is Julie. Yeah.
Yeah, Julie.
And she got it on her back shoulder. It's a pretty nice piece of real estate she gave up there.
But see,
and it says
yeah.
Hellraisers Ball, and it's got the hand with the microphone.
Yeah.
I actually tried to get in touch with Julie to get her on the show.
Oh, did you?
But
Yeah.
I don't really think that tattoo's healed up yet. Anyhow,
Yeah,
so.
well, I talked to Medicine Man, and he got the Black Star whiskey.
The Black Star
man.
whiskey,
Yeah.
yeah.
That fucker came out
Yeah.
awesome.
And
Yeah.
he got de-virginized too,
Yeah,
didn't
he was drunk
Yeah.
as shit. He was
Yeah,
having
he-
a
he
great
was,
time. Loved
he got
it.
his
And I
cherry
took him-
popped.
Yeah, I brought him there and I took him home, and it was a great time just conversing with the man. He was just so happy to have it. I talked to him yesterday.
Yeah.
He still has the plastic on it.
Yeah, he's never
He's taking care of it. You
yeah,
know,
never
he's doing
ever
good.
had a tattoo, you know, his whole life, and he
And
took
he
one
got
for the
inked,
team,
man, yeah.
and got the Black Star whiskey tattoo,
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
which
yeah.
I thought was so awesome that they like actually, you know, kind of kicked in and
that's-
stepped it up,
that's
and
totally
you know, we kind of
developed.
did a
Yeah.
cross promotion between Hellraisers Ball
yeah.
and Black Star whiskey.
All
I'll-
those guys and Black
Yeah.
Star whiskey is just
I'm looking
phenomenally-
forward to do a lot more
phenomenal
with
people,
those guys.
phenomenal band.
Oh yeah, great band,
Phenomenal.
great bunch of guys. We had such a good time when they came down here, and we're gonna have to do like in the next few months we'll probably do like a big like Hellraisers Ball party where
At the
we'll-
Stairgrounds?
at maybe at the Stairgrounds.
Sponsored by Sam Ash?
Oh, of course. Hellraisers Ball is the only show on Rock Slam Radio
Rock
actually
Slam
sponsored
Radio.
by Sam Ash Music, and we're proud to have Sam Ash as a sponsor.
And I'm employed
yeah,
Sam Ash,
definitely,
too.
Sam
I
Ash
love
will
it.
be. I'm actually surrounded by Sam Ashians.
Yeah, Sam Ashians, that's right.
Hey, I bought my DW drums at Sam Ash, so
Well, that's what I
On
do.
Dale
I
Mabry Highway.
no.
Okay.
K-pop tree.
Okay.
I get paid
Sorry,
to,
Eddie.
I get paid to tackle people if they don't show me the receipts. And it's
Eddie's
not
saying
right.
hello.
Sorry, buddy. You didn't have the kid I wanted.
Actually, we have Eddie Keffel, the manager of Sam Ash Music, in the house, and of course we have our own engineer, DJ Slam Durango, rocking the engineering booth out there. And you know, we're actually going to try to get Eddie Keffel from Sam Ash in here. I think he has quite a few things he wanted to talk about. As far
Just a
Oh, he's
few,
got-
just a
he's-
little
yeah.
ditty.
oh, really?
I
Couple
seen-
blurbs.
Now he brings his
I
own
seen
script.
him composing
He's
it,
got a
man.
novel.
You're
He's
gonna
got,
have to go without the paperwork, dude. Sorry, this
No.
is an unscripted show.
No,
He's
this
written
is
about
not.
as much
completely
as War and
spontaneous.
Peace here. He's going to come in and recite the Bible.
But see, he's representing Sam Ash, so he has to be by the
Right.
book.
Everything has to be official and by
That's
the
right.
book.
That's right.
How cool is that?
He's my boss. I know these things. I watched
Yes.
him write it.
Did you?
I did.
Did he ask you for
Nope,
your opinion?
He sure
did,
didn't. He
did-
was sitting there hard at work. Didn't even. I mean, you would have to say, "Hey, Eddie," a couple times before.
Right.
you
So
go
he
on.
dictated to himself.
Just smack him. That's what I do.
Eddie
Sometime-
takes good dictation and gives it to him.
Oh.
Anyhow.
Is that like backwards?
We're
for-
gonna be having
taking-
Eddie Keffel from Sam Ash. Actually, why don't you come in? Yeah, come on in and tell us what's going on over at Sam Ash, and tell us about all these great deals and what you're gonna give me for
Yeah,
my
I just worked
for
with you
next
all
month
day.
for my
I want to see
sponsorship.
you again. I just work with you, Eddie, all day when it comes.
It's time for
Yeah.
that segment of Here's Eddie. Oh, wait, where is he? Oh,
Wait
he's
a
just
second.
dropping
Oh, no.
shit over
I'm
there.
not
Come
gonna
on,
hurt
Eddie,
you,
get it
Wendy.
together,
I'm
man.
just gonna bash your fucking.
Oh wow,
head
he's
in.
got a whole bag of goodies with him too.
That's
Yes,
his
he does.
script.
Wow.
Yes, he does. I've been passing these out all day, putting it in
Are you
people's
gonna
bags.
Are you gonna give those out to all the kids here at rockslamradio.com?
All the kids.
Yeah, all the kids.
Okay.
Well, hey Rob.
Hey, Eddie, how you doing,
Hey,
buddy?
nice to meet you, man.
Hey, nice to meet you, too.
I don't know where I know you from.
Did you used to have long hair? Oh, wait.
I
Wait a
still
minute, I
have
think-
long hair.
Hey, Eddie, I just saw you a couple hours ago at work.
Oh, only a couple?
Yeah,
Only.
We got out of there quick tonight, didn't we?
yeah, we did.
Yes,
Wow,
we did.
that's
Yes,
impressive.
we
We
did.
took care of business.
I'm impressed.
Well, just because Sam Ash is his sponsor, I wanted to make sure that we got this down to the T. Actually,
Oh, thank
Sam
you very
Ash
much.
now has its 88th Sam Ash anniversary going on.
Wow.
Yep. I don't know if I'm on camera. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Well, actually, did you check?
No, I made sure you guys were on camera, not me. So
I think
okay.
you are. I think you are.
no.
There may be a wider
88 years,
spectrum.
Sam Ash sale.
Unless you made
Yeah.
it where you weren't on camera.
So basically, we're having this huge anniversary sale this month of May, and to celebrate the 88 years in the musical instrument business. Also, this month we're also doing the Great Martin String Swap, which means if you
okay.
stop by the store with an old pair of strings,
Right.
you get a free pair of the new set of Martin SP Lifespan acoustic strings for free.
Now, what if you have
Wow.
like
Free
what if
charge.
what if you have one of those little modern guitars?
it's
Like
gotta
I
be-
have.
I don't care what strings you bring in.
No,
you
I
just
have
bring
a
in.
I have a modern guitar with modern strings.
Yeah, whatever kind
But
of strings.
It's tiny though. It's a backpacker.
It doesn't matter if it's electric. I'm still going to just give you acoustic strings. So if it's five
No,
strings,
it's acoustic.
If it's 5 strings and it's not a full set, I'm still going to give you strings. If it's just a pair of strings, I'm still going to give you 6 strings.
Right.
Whatever. You bring me 1 string, I'll give you a whole new set. Okay?
You can't beat that.
You can't beat that.
Exactly.
You can't beat that.
And then also stop by Sam Ash for the right at the front of the book here. It says mind-blowing doorbuster deals. And if you open up
Wow.
the book, everything. Let's just go through it.
There's coupons, right?
Ovation acoustic electric guitar for $179.
You
I
can't beat
mean
that. You
that
cannot
that's
beat
a
that.
you got cymbals. You're a drummer.
Yeah.
I've always
Yeah.
wanted to-
A
I've
China
always
cymbal, a 12-inch China cymbal for $20.
wanted- I've always wanted
Wow.
an ovation. I might have to buy
You just
one now.
impressed
A
Rob.
Gibson Les Paul limited edition, traditional 1960 Stanton electric guitar. It's $13.99. So I mean,
Whoa.
Wow.
and then because we got Ace Frehley on there, the whole big thing is
Is
Ace
Ace really going to
Frehley's
be in the store?
Budokan Les Paul Custom. We're gonna have that in stock this month for $22.99. So all through the month, all through Memorial Day weekend, we're gonna have all those sales going on. I hope to see you there. You know, Sam Ash is located at 13133 North Del Mabry, Tampa, Florida 33618, and the phone number there 813-908-5556. Ask for me, and I'll get you all the real good deals for the month. One last thing, one of our
There's more.
Yes.
And wait, there's more.
One last thing, I have to plug this guy. This guy's a great salesperson over
Now
at
you're
Sam
plugging,
Ash.
guys.
Well, you know, Rick Papello, you know, he's
He's
the
the
oldest.
man.
He's
He's
the
the man.
oldest guitar associate I know.
I know Rick.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He plays acoustic. He plays, you know, he's got this smooth jazz album, right?
Right.
And it's called Keeping It Smooth, released on cdbaby.com, cdbaby.com. And for a low cost of $10, you get the entire album, and each song is 99 cents to download. So good luck, Rick,
Yeah, he's
on that.
awesome. Love you,
I
Rick.
really appreciate it. And
We love you,
again,
Rick.
you know, come celebrate the 88 years of Sam Ash music this month. And if you do, I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm not going to let that out of the bag, but let's just say there's a number out there that a lot of people like to hear, and
Really?
on discounts. And
Wow.
I know
Is that
what
free?
day that
Is
it
that free?
is.
Okay, you said
A lot
you
of
were
people
gonna
like
let
to
it out
hear
of the
free.
bag, and then you said you ain't saying
I'm not going to
nothing
let it
now.
out of the bag when it is.
Okay,
Wh-
when it's time.
No,
When
no,
it's time, though.
You won't let it out yet.
Just call the store
call the store.
or call
And
me if you
can
got
they,
me.
Can they call you personally?
Well, if
or
they ask for me. Ask
you
for
personally
me.
at the store.
Unless they say Ed.
That you don't know me. You really don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know me, no.
It's a good cue.
Ask for Eddie,
Right, ask for Eddie. No,
and you'll get the
Ed.
good deals of
And,
the
and,
month.
don't try to buy the Yankee hat.
Remember the free
Not
strings
if you, not
deal.
if you want to stay in
And
the,
the
store.
free strings deal. Yes,
And
please
don't
don't
try
forget
to
it.
walk out without any receipts
So-
being signed.
I'm supposed to be calling this person.
Yes, you are.
Okay. When do we want to do that?
But you refer to her as the bottom.
The bottom. Oh
Right.
my!
Oh,
I don't even
listen,
want to know.
Listen, no, the bottom name.
I'm gonna let you guys
Look
get
at the
back
bottom
to
name.
here. I'm gonna let DJ Slam do his job, and
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Thanks again.
Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you very much,
See,
Eddie
Eddie.
Keffel, sales manager at
Sam
Sam Ash Music
Ash.
Stores on Dale Mabry Highway in Tampa, Florida. And
He'll take care of you.
yeah, he'll take care of you.
Thank you, Eddie. We
All
love
right,
you.
back in your hole.
Das Buddha is here.
We have Das Buder out in the engineering booth. He's going to be doing some. What's that? Not at the moment. You could he could relax and settle in a little bit. But we're gonna have Buddha come in a little bit, and he's going to be doing some photography and taking some video that we're going to actually make available on YouTube. So look for that. We're going to actually be posting some photographs that are taken by Buddha tonight in the studio, and also some additional video of Hellraisers Ball, which will only be available on YouTube. And I guess wherever the hell he decides to put it.
Or replaces it in.
And if anybody wants to call in and has any questions for Rob, the station number is 727-597-4022. That's 727-597-4022. Give us a call. Let us know what you think about the show so far. Any questions that you have for Rob Bird about his drumming experience or shows that he has coming up or anything else, feel free to give us a call. And no, I'm not going to say that.
Or if you need any of his information that he's already repeated.
Hey, and I'm also looking for any kind of duo work or any work during the week. I mean, I can play congas, I can play a bucket, I can sing.
Oh, do you do the bucket drumming too?
I can, yeah.
That's great.
And you know, it's easy to do that because all you got to do is carry your bucket and your sticks,
yeah.
Right.
or maybe
Yeah,
two
yeah,
buckets or three buckets, and they nest
you can make
inside.
music on anything.
There you go.
Just about.
Now,
Yeah, you
now
can.
how did you actually get involved in playing music?
Well, it's an interesting story because my great-grandfather was a musician in the early 20th century, and he was a multi-instrumentalist. I mean, he could play the organ, the violin, the drums, whatever.
Wow.
And my grandfather was a drummer in the 1940s, 50s, into the 60s, maybe a little bit in the early 70s.
Sounds like you're describing my family.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
you know, there
You
was a
come from a
drum
musical
kit.
family,
yeah,
too.
yeah.
He had a drum kit in his house, and, you know, all the kids played on it, my aunts, uncles, and I just started playing on it, and I just always had an interest and always enjoyed doing it, and I just love to play, and
That was
I'll play
good 'cause
anywhere.
You were a kid. Most kids
Right.
lose
Now,
interest.
how old
That
were
was
you when
good.
you first picked up a pair of sticks?
Probably kindergarten, first grade when I got
That's
my
insane.
own
Oh, wow,
pair
see?
of sticks. But, you know, my grandfather had sticks. He used to use Gene Krupa sticks, and Gene Krupa was a huge star way back in the day in the big band era.
Okay, very cool.
But, yeah, I've been doing
The
a lot
big
of
band in the
practicing.
big area, huh?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of practicing lately. A lot of double bass, learning a lot of music. And wait till you hear this Den of Thieves and Big Deal sets this weekend. They're going to be tight, let me tell you.
Yeah, I can't wait. And so so you're playing in both bands over the weekend, huh?
This weekend and next weekend.
Very
Awesome.
cool.
You got to fill in the calendar, man. You got to work. You got to play. And,
Yeah.
you know, I'm a drummer, so I got to drum.
Don't let nothing fit in the schedule. Fill it up.
I need more. I need
So-
Wednesday nights. And
so
there's
who-
Yeah, I know.
Who
I hear
are
ya.
well? So that's a good point. You're already one of like the hardest working drummers in Tampa Bay, and you still looking for more work.
yeah,
So-
I need more work right now. I need to, you know, pay the rent and pay the bills and make some money. And I like to, you know,
Yeah.
not be broke all the time. So the more I play, the better off I am.
Better you feel.
Absolutely.
And the more you drink, the better we sound. That's what, you know, that's what Big Deal always says.
Absolutely. Now, who are some of you like your major influences growing up as far as drumming?
Well, growing up, I mean, I was into a lot of John Bonham.
Okay.
I mean, I can play
Nice.
the crap out of Bonham and Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Neil Peart was really big
Neil Peart, yeah.
when I was like in junior high, going into high school. So everybody was
About
trying to.
Stuart Copeland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Stuart was
figured
awesome.
that- yeah.
Alex Van Halen, Hot for
Yeah.
Teacher, like a guy called Scott Travis, who now plays with Judas Priest.
Oh wow, yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a phenomenal powerhouse of a
Yeah,
drummer.
I've been
Yeah.
really working on stuff like that. You know, a lot of double bass stuff and a lot of independent stuff, and just trying to learn the songs, you know, a lot
Mix it
better
up,
than I have in the past. No, it should be good.
Very-
Yeah. Absolutely.
I played Zildjian cymbals my whole life. my grandfather had Zildjians, and I just kind of stuck with them.
Oh yeah.
You know, I play DW drums right now, and I
Right.
really, really love them.
Yeah, DW is an awesome kid. I know a lot of drummers that actually have a preference
Great product.
for DW.
Well, they're a little bit expensive, but they're built really, really well.
You get what you pay for.
You know, I think
you
a
know?
lot of people probably start off buying DW pedals.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and then they start to kind of graduate to, you know, a full kit.
Mm-hmm,
I think that's how it starts a lot of times, where they start off with a preference for either like Pearl or Tamo or, you know, one of the other brands, and then they start playing the DW hardware, and they love it so much that they start, you know, exploring the other stuff that's available.
Yeah, well, they definitely build a good product. I mean, these things are tough as shit, man. I mean, I drag them around all over the place, and nothing breaks down on me. Oh, a pedal broke one time, a screw broke, and my good friend Joey Torres, guitarist of Loudmouth, fixed that for me for free. Thanks, Joey. Love you, bro.
Oh, how awesome is that?
Yeah, man. So, and a hinge broke one time, and the guy at Sam Ash, where Eddie works, had the hinge for me. You know, so
Ready to go.
I haven't had any other problems with them. They've just been great, and everybody makes a great drum. You know, Ludwig, Yamaha, Tama, whoever. Every D drum's real big.
Yeah,
you know?
that's another one that's actually a really big thing right now. And I was just at the Dean Owners Association, the last meeting that they had over on Waters, and you know, I got a chance to walk around the warehouse and see some of the stuff that they have in there, and I mean, it's just the equipment is just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. I love it all.
Very cool. So I'm going to get to see you for sure on Saturday night.
Awesome.
What big deal.
Gasoline Alley, Rock Slam
Gasoline
Radio
Alley.
launch party.
Yeah.
So that's
Be
gonna-
there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Or be
so
a jerk
come down and
off.
hang out with me and Hellraisers Ball over at Gasoline Alley on Saturday, May 5th, and come out and listen to Big Deal and hang out with Rob, buy him a shot.
Hell yeah. Or 10.
Or 10. And Friday night
At the Pittsburgh Mix, it's Tampa Bay Music Network Showcase Extravaganza number 13 with Selective Memory playing polkas or whatever it is they do. Den of Thieves at 10 p.m. featuring Dave Call. 11 o'clock, My Device featuring Cliffy Pooh. And at midnight, Figure in Black. Now, Joe Diaz of John Oliva's Pain is playing guitar and Figure in Black.
Awesome.
And I know my friend Brad is playing bass. And I also know Harry Van Sustern is singing. Those guys can bring it. I'm not sure who's playing drums, but I'm sure it's going to be great.
Very cool. I'll definitely make an effort to get down there to the Pittsburgh Mix and check out all the bands that are playing that night.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty cool.
I'll
And-
definitely be making it for sure.
all right, but I can't wait for
Awesome.
this Gasoline Alley thing, too. I mean, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, with how many bands?
Definitely.
14 bands?
We have
11
11
bands.
11
bands.
bands,
11
14
bands.
hours.
Yeah, 11 bands
Yeah.
rocking the
It's
stage
like a
from 12 noon to
festival.
2 a.m. So it's definitely going to be a great time. So
Rock
come on down
festival.
to Gasoline Alley on Saturday, May 5th from 12 noon to 2 a.m. and check out all 11 of these rocking bands, especially Big Deal. Rob, thank you very much for coming down.
Thanks for having me. I sure appreciate it.
Hang out a little bit and let's
pleasure.
grab a drink after the show.
Sounds good to
I
me.
think we're going to break into a song from Big Deal rocking the stage over at the Stairgrounds over the March Madness celebration that we had. And here it is.
And we had Leo Mangeli on guitar that night, so it was kind of fun.
Cool.
It was at the
Let's hear it.
Stairgrounds. This is the sound, live sound from the Stairgrounds.
Very cool.
Ours is a sweet thing, baby. We held our love in our hand. But now when I reach to kiss your lips, it just don't mean a thing. And that's a cold shot, baby. Yeah, that's a drag. Well, that's a cold shot, baby. You let our love go bad. Remember the way that you love me. You do anything I say. Oh, play something sad on the guitar now, Bill. Sorry for ever causing you pain. You showed your appreciation by walking out in a way, and that's a cold shot, baby. Yeah, that's a drag. Well, that's a cold shot, baby. We let our love go back. So sad, so bad, so sad, so bad.
Absolutely.
We're going to have War of Thrones rocking out right here in the RockSlamRadio.com studios. I'm joined here by Wade Black, former lead singer of Crimson Glory and Leatherwolf, among a lot of other Tampa Bay metal bands. And we're going to be talking to Wade about his new band, War of Thrones. And in just a minute, we're actually going to hear a Crimson Glory song, Astronomica. Tell us a little bit about Astronomica before we roll into the song.
As far as I know, John Drenning is big into UFOs and this and that and blah, 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 blah. But other than that, this is my fingerprint on the world, Crimson Glory, Astronomica.
Awesome. And here it is.
The noise that you hear at the moment.
London calling in the home, overseas and European services of the BBC and through United Nations Radio Mediterranean. Supreme Headquarters, Allied Expeditionary Force, have just issued Communique Number 1
of Western Europe.
under the command of General Eisenhower. Allied Naval Forces, supported by strong air forces, began landing Allied
This landing
armies this
is
morning
part of the
on
concerted
northern
United
coast
Nations
of
plan
France.
for the liberation of Europe.
Now, except our turn, they may expect a rain of ruin from the air, the like of which has never been seen on this earth. flags of freedom fly all over Europe.
Their fighting power.
German radio has just announced that Hitler is dead.
The flags of freedom fly all over Europe.
Yeah, Crimson Glory right here on the Hellraisers Ball. Astronomica. We're joined by lead vocalist Wade Black, who was a singer on that awesome song. Wow.
Absolutely.
And so tell us a little bit about your inspiration, the guys that influenced you growing up, that type of thing.
I love Rob Halford, Jeff Tate, Ian Gillan, people of that nature. Who's that singer for Foreigner? Lou Gramm.
Lou Gramm.
Love Lou Gramm. John Oliva was a big influence on me,
yeah.
local wise, living legend.
Yeah, of
But
course.
other than that,
Sabotage.
I mean, basically, you're Phil Anselmo. Once I heard Pantera, I freaked out.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh,
I
yeah,
went
I
nuts.
think-
I
I
went
think a
fucking
lot-
nuts. I started breaking shit.
I think a lot of people, because
great.
you and I actually have a lot of the same influences, and I was always a big Sabotage fan, John Oliva, and of course Rob Halford, and all those singers that could hit those high banshee wail type screams and stuff like that. That's always what really turned me on.
Right.
And the same thing when I first heard Pantera, it just changed everything. You know, it's like here was a guy that could like. Not only can he kick ass and hit those high falsettos, but he had that growl.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It
Bruce
just
Dickinson
just had
thing.
that
Bruce
testosterone,
Dickinson,
that
yeah.
balls to it. Yeah, kick ass. And so, Crimson Glory, Astronomica. You played in a band called Leatherwolf also. Tell us a little bit about Leatherwolf.
Leatherwolf was a brief stint. Was out in L.A. There's a bunch of people actually up for the gig. I think that Joey Belladonna from Anthrax. There was the
Racer X guy.
God,
yeah.
who's
Jeff
the-
Martin.
Jeff Martin.
Jeff Martin
Okay.
was up. TNT. Tony Harnell.
Harnell.
I heard.
Wow.
I don't take me,
Right.
for I'm gonna get a bunch of hate email tonight. I never
Yeah.
said I was gonna
Well,
be in the.
rumor
but
has
whatever.
it.
there were a lot of people up for the gig and stuff, and I auditioned for it, and I actually got it. So I actually got flown out to L.A. and I got to work with Joe Floyd, which worked with Halford, which worked with Dickinson. So it was a trip of a lifetime, and even with the Crimson Glory, you're given an opportunity. You're only able to do as much as you can with it. If
Right,
you're
of course.
talented, then of course you could take it to the next level.
Absolutely.
Which was what was offered to me. I took that with my inspiration that I had.
Right.
I put my fingerprint on the world, and I actually,
yourself
was
on the map.
I was
Well,
accepted.
yeah,
I could
yeah.
have gotten chewed up and
Oh
spit
yeah,
out.
because it was big. It was
Absolutely.
big shoes to fill. I mean,
I followed Midnight. I followed
Right.
the man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I was
and
you
he
know,
and he
big
had a
fan,
very
big fan.
eclectic type
Distinct.
voice, a very
Right.
signature type sound.
Right, and people
so-
were kind of
Really did.
biased to that when it first
Right.
came out.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't like that. Oh, it's
And
not
yeah.
Midnight. Oh, it's not this. Oh, it's not that.
It's really
you know.
difficult
But you
'cause you're
still
lead-
have a
lead vocalist.
you still have a blend of, and you still have the band Crimson Glory around to still bring you music.
That's
you know,
right.
so it was cool. It was a good experience. It was kind of rough around the edges. As far as the business end went and the money went. When you start asking for money, you kind of become like the not team player anymore.
Right. It's
know,
becoming
of
course.
political now.
And in any business situation, you have to do what's best for you.
Yeah.
You know,
course.
Yeah,
and if I'm
business is
not
business.
getting paid from, it doesn't matter what other band that I'm in. I'm out, man.
Right,
I'm
right.
out.
Because friendship isn't even a part of
Right,
business is
absolutely.
a machine.
Right.
So
Right,
yeah,
absolutely.
Totally agree.
So, but it's not like oh my God, Wade, he's such a rock star. Oh my God, he quits out of every band that he's in, and this and that. There's certain different specific elements that go on within that
Yeah,
causes
that causes the climax to happen,
We,
yeah.
we wrote a song as a reaction to the reaction.
Right,
You
right,
know,
exactly.
and
Right,
that's just
absolutely.
the way that it is.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can stay, sometimes you can't, and that's what
Yeah.
happens. It is what it is, and that's the music business. So.
I think it's
It
like
is.
that's just the reality of it. It's that when you're younger and you first get into the business, I think a lot of us do it for like the same reasons.
People they know for a fact that they can take advantage of a younger band. Oh,
Right.
here's a young band. We can pull them in. Oh, we can work them for a couple
They're
years. We can get
impressionable,
money
yeah.
from their parents. Oh my God, we can do this and that. It's like a piece of clay.
Yeah.
Well, because
yeah,
in the
'cause they're
beginning, all you're
impressionable.
really
They're
playing
young and
for is like
impressionable.
free beer and chicks,
Right.
really.
And then
That's
then-
Right.
and
and then
you
then
get-
it becomes a business.
and then you get like me. I'm 45 years old. I'm pissed off, and I'll beat your ass. So
Yeah. I'm 41 and I'll beat somebody's ass.
see, there you go.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, come down to the Hellraisers Ball and get an ass whooping right here
By
at the
a troll like
RockSlamRadio.com
me.
studio.
If you see the vein pop
I'll
out
take
of
a
his
random
neck,
jump onto
that's-
your head.
that's when you
Not a
know.
problem.
That's when you know.
There you go. I can see the veins popping on Tracy over here, too.
Yeah, man. It turns me on.
Nice.
A lot of things popping here on the Hellraisers Ball.
We'll go through this real quick.
Yeah.
I see your list here and stuff.
Yeah,
Leather Wolf was such a short-lived thing. We recorded the record. We got 10 out of 10 across the board. Great record. Best record that I've ever sang on. Yes, even better than Astronomica.
Right.
But
I actually really enjoyed the album. I never heard the entire record. I heard a couple of songs off it here and there.
Right.
But I never actually sat down and listened to it in its entirety.
I listened to it while I was at work today at Sam Ash, man.
Yeah.
I'm
and
like,
that stuff
and-
just it slams.
love
It's
it.
just so good.
From
man.
the
It's
first
so
track
good.
all the way to the end, it's just kick-ass.
But it's just
album.
the downfall of a band. We signed to Massacre Records. It was a crappy deal. They give us no tour support or anything else.
No. And
We got flown over. We did Bang Your Head with White Snake, a couple other bands, Armored Saint, this and that. Then you're back home again for the rest of the year, and you're doing nothing.
and
So
you're
kind of
spotlight, and people forget. People will
they
forget.
do. They do. You
They
got to
really-
be persistent.
Yeah.
And I think within my realm that I've tried to be as persistent as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Right.
For crying out loud, it's
Persistence
hard to
wears
find
down resistance.
people that you like to play with. It's
Exactly.
just so hard,
Exactly.
man. Everybody's a flake.
Yeah.
I don't mean to say it, but I mean,
one way or
my,
another, they are.
I think that's the hardest
I
thing
gotta
in
put
this
them through the sifter and shake it. It's like,
Yeah.
my God. So,
Yeah.
anyways, you get what you get, man.
Absolutely, and that's probably the hardest thing is keeping a lineup. Actually, getting a bunch of guys that all have the same vision, that are heading in the same direction,
With the
that
musical
are consistent
compatibility.
and actually
Right.
accountable for what they do.
I will get to the next band, Seven Witches.
Yeah.
Which really isn't. I will not comment anything about that band. Loved touring with Annihilator.
Okay.
Loved being over in Europe for 6 weeks with
Right.
Annihilator. That was the best time that I've ever had in my life. And Jack Frost, you can kiss my ass.
Oh, there's your
I
comment right
will
there.
say that wholeheartedly. The worst time I've ever had on a tour and stuff. And I don't mean to sound
You're just being
biased
honest, you're being
or
honest.
anything, but whatever. I said what I said. Leash Law was a band that Rick and I had together.
Right. That's what I was actually getting to is that you guys have actually played together in other bands.
Definitely. Yeah, Leash Law was kind of born out of the solo album that he did when Wade and I met, and he did a track on the solo record. A little bit of time passed, and it's like, hey, I got a bunch of tunes. Let's get together and see what we can put together. And then we probably came up with a bunch of about 3 or 4 songs right at the gate, and kind of just did a little website, a little demo, and just got a record deal out of nowhere. And I call up Richard.
I
Chris.
meet these guys. They tell me we've got $35,000 for you. I'm like, really?
Wow. So we were like, wow.
You're like, I'm in.
Yeah. They actually
money.
did. The money
I'm in.
went in my bank account. Actually, the true
nice.
story, $35,000.
So you did your business and they did theirs.
There you go.
Some of it meant my bank account too, but no.
Nice.
But yeah,
Send
so
us
we
some
were at the
money.
tunes, and then I called up Richard Christie, who's one of my best friends, and
Howard Stern.
he came up and played on the record with us, and
That's
he played on my
awesome.
solo record as well. So yeah, it was
Very cool.
it's kind of like this mega group or something, as the people were calling it, and it was a good heavy record. I think it did really good. So,
Heavy's good.
We like heavy, yeah. It
Nice.
was fun.
I see Lucian
Yeah, so-
Black. Lucian Black here. Lucian Black was my original band back 15 years ago.
Okay.
Which there's still some stuff you can go and see on YouTube. Sector 5 was a band that Ben Jackson and I had on Crimson Glory. Short-lived, very short-lived. Tiwanaku, I won't comment on. No comment on that. Disaster Piece with Pete Black. Pete Black, if I ever see you again, I'm going to punch you right in the face. Right directly
not a
in
no
your
comment, is
face.
it?
Maybe we
no,
can
no.
get him and Jack Frost on the
Yes.
show at
Okay,
one
we
time
got
and
it.
Yes.
save you the trip.
I will do a
Hey.
double tag team WWF cage match
Well, you
on
know,
yo
you-
ass.
You got another angry one over here, so I'll take a run and jump on. Somebody said, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, and so Rich, introduce yourself to the people and tell them a little bit about yourself.
Oh yeah, well, name's Rick Renstrom.
Rick Renstrom.
I've been playing for about 25 years. Got my big break with playing with Rob Rock, who is the singer of Impellitteri.
Nice.
probably 8 or 9 records. He also
Yeah,
played the
yeah.
Project Drive with Tommy Aldridge, Rudy Sarzo, and Tony McAlpine.
Nice.
And that was like, so I think it sold out 250,000 records at the time. So
Yeah.
he's a pretty, he's a pretty big name, and lucked out that he lived in Orlando when I lived there, and
But credible.
How cool is that?
yeah. So
Anybody that sees this kid play, I'm telling you what, man, it is an honor and a privilege to be in a band with him, and my bass player as well, Rich. But I'm telling you, man, this kid is
It's
the
an honor
for
and a
real.
privilege to have you guys in here right now.
thank you.
Yeah,
It's
I've
awesome.
just been watching him warm up over here, and I'm
Yeah,
already
yeah.
amazed.
I mean, you really have no idea. Some people are in a band, but some people are really musicians. You know, we've been doing this for a little bit, so we kind of get the feel. You know, we kind of get good at it after a while. So, you know, we've been at it. So, we're at our time of being a little bit better than we used to be right now.
Okay.
Very, very cool. And so, you also played with a buddy of mine, Jason Marks, right? In Disaster Piece.
I did briefly. He did one show with us that we did at the State Theater before that bastard stole my music and went over to Sweden and produced it with Andy LaRoque. Hey, thanks a lot, Andy LaRoque. You know, I thought you were good, man. You know, you did me wrong, bro.
That's not cool. But that's the nature of this business, I guess. There's a lot of backstabbing. There's
can
a lot
take
of
it as a flattery.
Especially those guys from Sweden, man. My God, they are just pissed off. Man. What's going on? Are they pissed off about
there's a lot of angry people.
hospitalization and this and that? I mean, what's going on over there in Europe? My God.
Yeah, we got a lot of pissed off people watching the show probably too.
Always.
And I think we have a caller on the line. I think we have Mistress Candy 69 called into the show.
Yeah, once she heard something about
I think she heard
leash.
something about leashes. She heard about the leash law and she wanted to call in.
Yeah.
You still out there, Mistress Candy?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello,
Very
love.
cool. Have you been listening to us? Did you hear any of the music that we played so far? Did you hear that Crimson Glory song?
A little bit, maybe towards the end, I heard.
Okay, very
Excellent.
cool. So tell us some of the stuff that you know about leashes.
Yeah, give us some details on
Yeah.
what you know about leashes and how to harness.
Yeah. You still
Wait,
out
what's
there?
that?
Come on, honey.
Yeah,
let us know what you do out there. What do you do over there?
Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
you wanna
About
know
what
I
you do with
do?
leashes.
Well, I dominate submissive men.
Oh.
Well, see, I'd be no good for you because I'm the dominant one.
Right. Yeah, that ain't gonna work out.
I'm scared of
men
that.
that
But
think
we do
they're
have a
not
submissive out there
they
in
come front of
the
me,
audience.
And I get to tell them
he's
how
gonna get it.
submissive they're going
He's gonna
to
get
be.
his. As a matter of fact, we have a public.
Including paddling, spanking,
Oh, wow.
you know, that sort of stuff.
Candle
then
wax
some.
on the nipples.
Wait,
you
what's
go.
that?
This might be a little bit more your department.
Yeah.
I don't know about this. I'm not into that BDSM stuff.
As a matter of fact, we're gonna keep you on the line for a little while, and we have a
We have a punishment to do.
yeah, we have a punishment that we want to do live on the
Excellent.
air here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a public apology, and we want you to punish him accordingly
That's right.
for being a dumbass
Utter humiliation.
and
He
utterly
is
humiliate
very
him.
that's my
submissive.
And
specialty.
only yeah, we have Cool Mike
he will
C,
be
the Mackin
apologizing
machine,
Oh, he's waiting for the hammer.
You know,
and we're gonna have him
profusely
come
to
in
whoever he did.
after War of Thrones performs here in the studio, and he's gonna apologize to Adrian Primadonnas from the Control Chaos Show and the band Papa Cherry for Friday night. We'll get in a little bit more into detail, and so
You just keep it warm this week, Kicks, okay?
yeah.
Oh, I'll be heating up my cattle prod at the moment.
Cattle prod. Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh, he's in big trouble,
I
isn't he?
think the bullwhip hit
So-
the phone there. or something.
Yeah. So
I have an assortment of toys.
so now
for his
we're going to hear a
punishment.
song by War of Thrones. Tell us a little bit how the band came up and the inspiration behind the song.
Right. Now, originally, this band was called Black Rain. Eventually, I met up with people that I thought were of the stature of the musicians that I was looking for. I had met Rich first. Well, I mean, I had met Rick before that, but then I met Rich,
Right.
and then we all got together, and then, you know, everything just flowed, you know, it was very natural. We came together, and Rick met Rich, and it was just, you know, it was meant to be.
Peanut
you know?
butter and
they,
jelly.
Yeah.
There you go.
They tuned up. You know, they turned on the amps and stuff, and they you know, did some music together and stuff, and it was just cool. It just gelled. Everything was so cool, so natural. Rick would show me a song. I'd grab a lyric sheet, you know, and I'd just start writing, and I'd sing the song, and we'd do a song a day.
Natural.
You know, I mean, it was just so.
So the chemistry was there right from the jump.
Yeah. There was no question about
It's
that.
amazing how things work so much faster when you got the right chemistry and the right dynamic.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Compatibility,
for us,
correct.
it was like we kind of had a little break from every. I didn't probably play guitar for like almost 6 years. Didn't do anything writing, no playing, nothing. And then I, you know, had some personal things going on, you know, with women and whatnot.
Yeah,
so I ended up.
Fucking damn it! If it has tits or tires, you're gonna have a problem with it.
Yeah, eventually.
Well, dang ladies. Not even sure what's going on. Oh, the
Hey,
beeper.
just remember
the
one
sensor
thing.
bar?
We've talked Adam
absolutely.
into biting the apple. That's
Oh,
all I
okay.
got.
Okay. I
Right
just made. I want to make sure, you know.
Anyway. So I moved down here. You know, we were like, oh, let's go get a place. So we got a house. We bought a Pro Tools studio and then set it up, and then that was it. I took about 3 months off of not working, and just we sat there every day writing songs, you know, recording, just making up new stuff every day. Probably what we got 3 albums worth of material at this point.
We have at least 3 albums worth of stuff, you know.
Oh wow! So you got a lot of stuff that's still in the can, ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
We're talking with management right now. I mean, my God, we're planning on recording a record, you know. So everything's just so exciting right now, and the songs are so good, and you know, there's nothing else to do but let's put it out, man.
Play
you
it.
know,
Yeah, just put it out there.
Yeah.
We actually played. The hell we open up for?
Anvil.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that must have been a cool
What city
show.
are we in?
Yeah.
Check. Is this thing on? Yeah. Well, we did a show with Anvil, and it was cool, you know, and this and that. But you know, there were a couple other bands up there that thought that they were just going to really go up there and hand us our ass, you know, and this and that. We actually went up there and did very well, you know.
Yeah, I guess
so.
they didn't get
And then,
paid to
and
get
then they
paid.
learned differently.
Yes.
You're right.
Yes.
So let's hear some of this. Let's
So you wanna throw
hit
it
us
on
up
the
with a little War Throw.
Savior? that? Yeah,
You want to kick out the metal version first.
And then we'll get
Do a
back
little-
to you,
do a little
Candy, and
acoustic,
then you'll be
or-
able to.
or how you
you
wanna
know,
do it?
Are we doing the CD or are we doing the live song?
No, we're gonna do the live song right now. You ready?
All right.
Oh golly.
This actually a song called Ascending. So can we get a level on this and find out where
Oh, he's good. He's good. Are you
Sounds
good?
good.
Awesome.
You good too? I'm good too. I'm ready to go.
All right, well,
So this will be a song called Ascending. This
So
will be
now
off
this
of the,
is the first time that you performed this song live.
that's actually correct. This is the
Well-
first interview we did and the first time that we've actually performed this song live. So
Well, we did play it at the show, but this will be the first time acoustically.
Acoustic.
Oh, okay.
Unplugged.
So another
Unplugged.
first
Yeah,
here on
gotcha.
the
Kind of
Hellraisers Ball.
stripped down a
Yeah.
little bit, you know. So
Kinda
we'll see
There
what
you go.
happens. You never know what could happen. So, all right, you ready?
Here it is.
Now look what you started. This time I know what your name is. Nailed to the cross now. Left for a meal for the bird. I'm set on ascending as you come alive tonight. As your wings burn off now, as you blaze far out of sight. I am forever falling, crawling, wanting you, yeah. And I'm trying to keep on. It's never ending. Now look what we're feeding. Beast that is eating us all. Chained to the walls of pain. Now that you left me for dead. Time for the ending. Since you driven this stake in my since you've driven this stake in my heart. You've driven this stake in my heart. Look at you bleeding, alone with your crown of thorn. This is my body, and this blood I give unto you. I was betrayed, now you won't be saved. Yeah. But I bet you remember my name. I'm a Cindy. I'm a Cindy.
Yeah. War of Thrones
Very
ascending
nice.
right here live
Awesome.
on the
Awesome.
Hellraisers Ball, the stripped down version, kick ass.
Totally
Absolutely amazing.
Impressed.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Lots of
Rick
work.
Renstrom on guitars.
excellent.
Rick,
Thank you.
absolutely amazing.
Candy, was
Appreciate
that
that.
not
Awesome.
awesome or what?
Rich Marks on bass.
Oh, absolutely.
Kick ass.
Absolutely.
Did you hear that?
She
Yes,
heard it.
I loved it, actually. I think it was very, very good.
Fucking awesome.
Awesome.
Excuse my fucking language.
Totally fucking.
Wade, you never fail to impress. Awesome, awesome job.
Thank you
know,
guys
I
so
know,
much,
I'm
so much. You know, you're only as good as your next show. You're only as good as your next record. You know, and in the words of my most favorite singer in the world, Philip Anselmo, yesterday don't mean shit.
There you go. That says it all right there.
That's
I
what
thought you were gonna say
They
one
don't
leg
call-
over my shoulder.
And actually,
They don't
would,
call it the past for nothing.
I found your
would it be
girlfriend's
possible
panties in my hamper.
Oh shit! I don't even want to hear that last part. Wait.
yeah. We're divulging a lot here on the Hellraisers Ball. Kick ass. Actually, can we get another microphone in here so maybe we could get
Wait.
Rich on a mic also?
Here,
Is
hold
that
on,
would
hold
that
on, let
would
him
that would that be possible?
There he is. There he is.
Well, actually, I wanted to get him on the camera too, because
No,
so
that's
far
not
all we've
possible.
seen is the back of his head. Okay. Yeah. How about this? Let's go to another War of Thrones track. Do we have one queued up? Wait. What song do we have queued up here? Wait. What is the song we have queued up?
It's actually going to be a War of Thrones. It's actually going to be Savior.
All right. This is Savior by War of Thrones.
Welcome to this sphere trapped in time. Roaming eyes are watching us.
Yeah, welcome back to the Hellraisers Ball, War of Thrones, live in the studio.
What?
Savior. So now I got to actually see that video on YouTube, and the video's pretty kick-ass too. Great song. Tell us a little bit about the track and what inspired it, that type of thing.
Jesus is mad at us, man. Jesus
He's
is
mad at me too.
pissed. Jesus is pissed, and he's not coming back because he doesn't believe that we deserve his crown. He's not coming back. If he does come back, man, he's coming back with all of his lawyers, and he is not happy. So, and that's pretty much it. A couple pokes at the Catholics. We don't need to get into that. Y'all know what you do, this and that.
Yeah.
A little bit of Illuminati, a little bit of Tom Hanks. A little bit of the movie
Angels
shit.
Dance,
This and that. I was raised Baptist. Not that I believe any of that craziness or whatever. It's wonderful stories and stuff. Y'all keep on telling them. Not cutting on anybody, this and that. But other than that, yeah, Jesus is mad. He's not coming back, y'all.
And there's a lot of imagery that the Savior. What is your Savior? Almost, what is your Savior nowadays? Is it the internet? Is it the TV? Is it pills? Is it, what is it? And it's a little.
So
bit
your
of
Savior could be anything.
Could be
It's
anything. But it's not going to be found.
It's a personal thing.
Absolutely,
but
absolutely.
No matter what it is, you're not going to find it.
No, you're right. You're right. It's you just you'll find the Savior in yourself. If anything, it's going to be within yourself. It's not going to be something coming to you. So.
Right. Yeah. That's a pretty cool philosophy. I believe in a lot of that myself.
Definitely.
Very cool.
Universal alignment.
That's it. Universal alignment.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit of how people could find you on the internet.
Very, very easily. For sure. The best place to go is reverbnation.com.
/War of Thrones.
Or, yep, that's the way. We're also at Twitter. We have a huge army of Twitter followers. If you're listening, hello. But at War of Thrones on Twitter is a good place to find us. And
now you guys also on Facebook or anything like that?
We are. The easiest way, if you can go to warofthrone.com and then it's basically a jump page right to Reverb Nation, which has the links to everything, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. So definitely check it out. Plus there's the songs, videos, and we do, once in a while we'll do an open download session, and we'll open up the downloads, let everyone download the songs. They're demos, but they're rare. They'll be rare at some point. So
very cool.
Have fun, enjoy, and
there you go.
Kind of cool little thing
what
we
do.
do.
We got to say to the Twitter people? We're looking for 2,000. We hit 2,000, and we'll open the downloads up again.
I mean, we're getting Twitter followers as we
cool.
speak tonight, so they just keep popping up. It's crazy. I think we're up to about 1,700, and here I'll tell you exactly.
And keep hitting them likes on Facebook.
That's
it. Yeah. Just keep on hitting likes.
1767 is our Twitter follower count at the moment.
Oh wow! So we need to get that number up to 2,000.
2,000.
If you like it, follow it, get up on it, Twitter us, love us. Come on, man.
We hit 2,000 Twitter followers, then we open up the downloads again, and they like that. They seem to like that, and we got kids all over the world downloading it, putting on CDs, copying our picture onto CDs, and making their own little War of Thrones stuff. So it's pretty cool. So,
yeah, that is cool. Awesome.
Yeah, it's a real nice feeling. It's a different time of the this industry. So got to change the game a little bit these days with the social media. So.
Yeah, I think the whole game has changed with the whole digital revolution, and now. It used to be all about records and then CDs, and now it's all about downloads.
Absolutely.
Record companies actually want you to pay them money to release your stuff. It's not them give you money and charge it back to you. It's backwards. So I don't know what the F is going on.
Yeah, they're not in the business of developing bands anymore or turning people into rock stars or anything like that. They're in the business of just making money.
They want to see you have your own fan base ready to go, so when you put that record out, they can sell.
I think what it's come down to now is record companies have just become distributors.
Pretty much.
Where they just basically distribute the albums into the stores and stuff like that. And,
absolutely.
Now the power is really in the hands of the people for the first time. But I guess for musicians, it's really not quite as appealing as it used to be to really get into
that
the
really
business.
Kind of depends on how you look at it. I mean, where the industry is so washed out with you got 98 Rock playing whatever these record labels are force feeding them to play, and that power is getting weaker and weaker.
Absolutely.
And now people can actually go online and look around and find what they want to listen to. I mean, we haven't taken over the airwaves yet, the people and those powers, but
right.
but it's coming.
Yeah, I personally believe that too. I think that now, I mean, today, I mean, it used to be like if you wanted to record an album, you had to spend maybe 30, 40 grand. Forget about it if you wanted to actually build your own studio.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you could talk anywhere from 50 to into the hundreds of thousands of dollars to build a studio. These days, there are kids recording albums in their bedrooms that probably sound just as good as some of the stuff that we grew up listening to. If you listen to the early production on like some of the early metal albums from the early 80s, like the first Yngwie Malmsteen or any of that type of stuff, the first Testament album, or, pretty much you can go on and on. The production wasn't really great, and a lot of that was recorded in expensive studios.
Yeah.
Today, these kids are banging out CDs and making records at home that sound just as good as anything that was recorded in a professional studio 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah, all the songs that we've got done so far are all just done in our own studio with Pro Tools and knowledge that we've had from the past to basically bring it forward with our production. And it's easy to do, but it's nice to have that big SSL board and the whole effects rack. It definitely helps, but it can be done.
The thing I will say with the technology and this and that and blah blah blah, you still got to have the talent in order to get on a mixing board and a microphone or an amp, and you have to still be talented and do that. To not rely on auto tune and this and that, stuff that's fake. If you're talented, you're talented. If not, it's going to be able to come out like a fart in church. As soon as you go out and play, people are going to know that you can't sing, you can't do this or that. So, a lot of sugar coating out there.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of truth to that. So one person that we didn't actually get to really talk a lot about is Rich Marks, and for the most part, we only saw the back of your head for most of the broadcast. so tell us.
Probably the prettier side.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and your influences and stuff like that.
Well, as you said, my name's Rich Marks. I've been playing bass for 20 years. Believe it or not, a lot of my influences: Gene Simmons, Billy Sheehan, John Mayung, Victor Wooten. I have a very broad pool of music that I like and I really enjoy, I mean that's pretty much that.
That's awesome. And so tell us about the other musicians that round out the lineup in War of Thrones.
The drummer is Jesse Martillo. He's actually the tour drummer for Crimson Glory, which was along with me for the Astronomica ride. Did everything, played drums, actually played stand-up for us, stand-up drums and snare at a show for us in San Francisco. And like I said, Rick Renstrom and Richard Marks, and that's pretty much it for as far as.
Awesome. And that last song was called Savior. And we got another person that's going to be praying to be saved in just a little bit because I believe we have a public apology before this show wraps tonight. So can we do that? Can we get Cool Mike C, the Mackin Machine, in here real quick and get him on the microphone? Mistress Candy, are you ready?
Yeah.
And here he comes. Cool Mike C, the Mackin Machine. Mike is a songwriter of sorts. Have you seen any of the Hellraisers Ball broadcasts before now?
I have not.
Well, Mike has written a song called "The Crazy Stripper Song."
Oh, he was telling you about this.
And and now he's actually spun it off into different directions, and he's got a few other songs that he's written. One is called "The Mackin Machine." Maybe we'll have him actually perform a little bit of it for you.
Sure.
Before you leave. You had a good time this weekend, Mike?
Oh, hell yeah.
Come on over here. Come up to the microphone. So Mike came out this weekend. You can grab the mic and just face the camera right over there. Yeah, just look at the camera right there. There you go. Yeah, Mike had a little bit of a good time this weekend. We went out to see a good friend of mine, Adrian Primadonis, and his band Papa Cherry over at the Bent Elbow.
I used to play in a band with Adrian.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I used to play in, what was that called? Last Call. With him
okay.
and Chuck. And it was a short stint, but I think this is funny because I know Adrian,
Yeah, that is fun. I wish, is Adrian still here? Did he leave?
He left.
Adrian Primadonis has left the building. But I'm sure that he's going to be watching from home or watching the rebroadcast. So anyhow, Cool Mike C, the Mac Machine, came out this weekend, and we went over to the Bent Elbow to check out Papa Cherry, and you had a blast, didn't you?
Oh, heck yeah. I think everyone has had a blast.
Yeah, everyone had a good time. And so you got a little buzz going on, and you were talking about the crazy stripper song, and then things got a little crazy. So tell us what happened on Friday.
I went up and gave Adrian the bird on stage.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Adrian.
Nice.
Yeah, he went up to the stage and started giving the entire band the finger.
It's all right. You wait till I
And-
come out and see you, Adrian. I have a couple. I wasn't born with enough middle fingers.
And I told him, I said, Mike, you can't be flipping off the bands. These are like my personal friends. But he got a little drunk. He got a little crazy, and he started flipping the bird to Adrian, almost put your middle finger right up his nostril, right? He almost drop kicked him right there in the bar.
Maybe he just saw a booger hanging there and was trying to help him out. You know?
And so
trying to hook him up. What?
And so it was all in good fun. At least it started off in good fun, but then it got a little crazy. So I think Mike wanted to apologize to the guys in Papa Cherry and to Adrian. So go ahead.
Yeah, no hard feelings.
Okay, well, what he
No, hold. Let him say his apology, and then we need you to punish him accordingly, and tell him what he has to do to make up for such an act.
Yeah, I apologize to Public Jerry if I offended you guys. You're a good band, kick-ass band. Hopefully, we'll see you guys out at the next show. Got a little wasted and was totally after a half a bottle of SoCo and a couple beers. It was like it did it in.
You better be glad that's all he did was shot you the finger. I'm just saying.
Well, you got more to say to Adrian?
I don't know.
And so apology has been extended to Adrian Prima Donnas and
Adrian,
Papa
my
Cherry.
bad, man.
Now, Mistress Candy, I don't think that's enough for Mike to just apologize on the air. I think he needs to be punished.
Okay.
So
what I want the little pecker to do is bend down. And he needs
Hey, little pecker, no
on
thanks
his-
to your sharp
he needs
teeth
to get
now,
on
huh?
his hands and knees and put his hands up to his face with his palms face up.
now, you listening? You got to do what she tells you. And
I missed it.
so what does he have to do,
Get
Mistress
down on
Candy?
your knees now, you little worm bastard.
Get on your knees.
Get down on your
Get on your
knees,
knees,
you
you
worm
little
bastard.
bastard. You heard that?
On your knees. Come on, do it.
On your knees now, boy.
He's
now.
not on his knees.
What are we doing?
On your knees.
You're doing
You
your.
better listen to everything Mistress
You're
Candy
doing your
says.
atonement.
Yeah, you gotta get on your knees.
This is your atonement for your sins.
Oh, get on your knees.
On your
right,
knees,
now.
pray to your Savior.
On
Yeah,
your knees
get
now,
on your
boy.
knees right now.
I'll make you
Even
come
though
to
he's
the
not
phone
coming.
and
Be
come get
found.
you.
He's not coming.
Okay, what does he have to do next?
Okay. He needs to put his hands up, like open with his palms up, pointing out to the side, like he's kind of like, looks like he's doing an Egyptian dance, kind
Like
of,
this.
sort of.
Come on.
And
He
what I
doesn't take
want him to
instruction
do
very
is,
well.
does he
You're
have any
going to have to
pens
get on
or
him a
any
little
kind
harder.
of-
Like this?
Anything for him to bite on for a moment, because I'm going to have Miss Tracy.
Tracy.
Get Tracy back in here.
Bite that. Bite that.
You don't want to butt in your bass, do you? That looks like an expensive bass.
It is.
No. Back down on your knees.
You gotta get on your knees, palms up.
Yeah,
Mistress
get down
Candy, you
now.
can't let up on him.
Serious trouble, boy. Let
No,
me
no,
tell
no.
you.
You bite it.
You don't go around flipping people
Right.
the finger.
Okay.
That is disrespectful behavior.
So what does he have to do now?
Okay. He needs to put his hands out to the side.
Hands out to
and
the side.
He needs to atone to his sins. Like, literally, I want him to sing a song, a public apology to Adrian. And he's got to do it on the spot. Whatever he can make up, some sort of ass-kissing tones, he's got to
Okay,
sing
hands
a song
out.
to apologize to
Hands out. And you had to make some.
while he's on his knees.
Now he should be good at this by now because he's been writing a lot of different songs. So this is your
Yeah.
apology song.
Give him a bass. Give him a bass line, Rich. Something.
Yeah, hit him up with a little bass line right here.
Oh, Adrian, I'm so sorry. I said, fuck you. Fuck
No, that's not enough. Keep
That's
going.
not an apology.
You said
No,
you said
that
fuck you.
sounds really
more,
bad.
more of a fuck
Instead of
you.
the
I
onion,
heard
That's
yeah.
more. That's like fuck you all over again, dude. No, come on. You.
It needs to come from his heart. Because if it doesn't,
Mr.
he's gonna be
Scandy,
into some
come on.
boozy
He's not.
behavior.
I don't think that's good enough. Do you?
No, it's not. It's unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
That's unacceptable.
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
you gotta sing it. Listen.
No, you gotta sing it.
Listen to
I'm
me, you little
sorry.
pathetic bugger. On your knees, singing from the
You're
heart.
pissing her off, Mike.
About flipping the bird
God
and the
damn
whole
it, put some
booger thing.
feeling into it, dude.
It needs to be
Jesus
very,
Lord.
very dramatic, and it needs to be sincere.
I'm
And you better be on your
sorry.
knees while you do it.
So sorry. So fucking sorry, Adrian.
Did he
And
say?
don't forget Papa Cherry. Don't forget Papa
Yeah,
Cherry.
you gotta do Papa Cherry too.
So you
now.
got to do it again. Adrian and Papa Cherry.
I'm so sorry. So fucking sorry, Adrian.
Is he saying Adrian or Gadrian?
Cherry, I am so fucking
Mr. Scandy, was that better?
God, I feel humiliated.
That was
This
great.
is-
But now you have to incorporate, say, I'm not worthy while you're singing that.
I feel for this guy.
Hold on.
Together.
Hold on a second. All right, quiet down. What are you saying, Mr. Scandy? I couldn't hear what you were saying.
I said, that was good, but it's not as sincere. So now what he needs to do is he needs to stay on his knees with his hands out to the side and incorporate in that sort of wonderful song he just did. He needs to incorporate, say, I'm not worthy after every time he says one of their names, okay, in the song.
Contest. What is going
I'm
on?
not
Who is this lady?
worthy, Adrian. I'm not worthy.
What the
I'm
hell
not
did he do to
fucking worthy.
Is this your friend? JC, is this one of your friends? Is this your guy's friend? Is
Well,
that Eddie's? Is this Eddie's friend?
I'm not claiming him.
Is he
I'm
your
not.
friend?
I'm not going to claim him. He's Tracy's friend. Tracy's gonna.
This girl sounds like she might have a few
I'm not.
things wrong.
She might be touched. Is that what you're saying,
Yeah,
Wade?
yeah, I ain't saying it.
What are you? What, are you saying?
I heard he said it.
Are you saying Mistress
You said
Candy,
it.
or
Yes.
are you saying about Mike?
No, both of them. You both are fucking twisted.
I think we need a hookup of some sort here. You know?
So okay, now Adrian, you got to say I'm sorry. Then there's Mike, Christian,
Adrian, Mike, Christian,
and Nikki.
and Nikki.
So
Do you want me to write this down for you?
Yeah, write it
Adrian,
down.
Mike, Nikki,
It might be too much.
Christian.
So
Do I
every
have to
time you
sing
say,
all of them?
Yes.
so every time.
Well,
She
who'd you
wants-
flick
Yeah, wait.
off? Did you flick off all
Write
of them,
down
or
the
did
names
you just
right
flick
there.
off Adrian?
What are the names?
No, he flipped them all off.
Oh, he got 'em.
But Adrian got the brunt of
They
it.
need to hit some holy water on them too.
So
Like
we got-
every name, holy
We
water.
got Adrian. We have Mike, Christian, and then Nikki J. Okay.
These are
There's your list of names. So now after every name, he has to say what? I'm not worthy?
I'm not worthy. That's correct.
Okay. So there's your list right there. So
And he must exhibit this on his.
Adrian, I am not worthy.
Yo!
I'm not fucking worthy. Worthy. I'm not worthy. I'm not fucking worthy.
What about Mike?
what about the names?
Christian.
We're giving
Don't-
you fucking list. You gotta
You
say
need
it.
follow
I'm
the
not
fucking
worthy.
list. He don't follow orders good.
Fucking worthy.
Yeah, no, he needs DJing big time.
Man, I'm not worthy.
That no.
That's not Mick.
That's
it's Nick.
Nikki J.
Jesus,
man.
Lord. It's fucking
It's-
an in.
Oh, are you making fun of Wade's penmanship now? That's another punishment.
That's it.
Right there.
Now we already got a problem.
That's another fucking punishment.
Look,
Oh, yeah,
jerky.
That's one more person we got to invite down to the studio to get their ass
someone
whooped.
could
That's
thank
it. One
him
more
or beat
person.
him with while he's singing to coach him along.
Here it comes. Ah!
Keep him on cue.
Oh, he's got the UFC, WWC belt. He's beating him.
Oh, he just got a beatdown right here on the Hellraisers Ball. DJ Slam Durango coming in and providing the beatdown right here on the Hellraisers Ball.
Papa Cherry just missed that. He got his
And
ass
if you think
whooped.
that's bad, wait until after we're done, outside in the parking lot. Okay, we got Quickie from the Controlled Chaos Show.
This is the belt for Adrian and me. Let me borrow your mic for a second, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, just so you know, hi, it's me again, Gwiggy from Controlled Chaos. Host Adrian Prima Donnis is homesick, but it's not homesick. I mean, he's at home and he's sick.
Right, he's not
that
sick
he's
of
missing
not
home.
being home,
But
right?
anyway, this
He's sick
is
of getting
this is a
flicked off by
Controlled
this guy.
Chaos belt here. You can't just go running around grabbing it just because you're Hellraising stuff, man. This is Controlled Chaos. We outrank you.
This is the
I'm
Hellraisers
sorry.
Ball, baby. Get ready. It's
That's
a
what I'm
wild
saying.
ride.
We outrank you. You
We
can't
don't-
just
we
steal the
don't-
belt. I don't care if Eddie's whatever. If I leave it around, you're not supposed to touch it. That's the
Okay.
rules. You can get shot.
All right, now we know about the belt.
It's all good.
But you got to talk to DJ Slam Durango out there, and obviously
It
he
can't
got
be
he got a
fair.
little
There's
out of
guitars
control.
here for that.
But you know what? A lot of people that are affiliated with the Hellraisers Ball get a little out of control. What were
Yeah.
you doing with your pants down on the RV over at in the parking lot at the Bent Elbow? All I know is that he goes running onto the RV. Some girl's looking for a little dog. The dog got loose in the parking lot. She's running up and down in the street looking for the dog, and he comes walking off the RV with his pants down to his ankles, and here comes the boyfriend right behind him going up into the RV.
Was she
There
looking?
you go. Apparently he found the little dog.
Wait.
So, were you helping look for the little dog? What were you doing in the RV with your pants down?
Why is she looking for the little dog in his pants?
Nice.
What the hell, man? Especially if she got a boyfriend, man. I don't know.
Right, I don't
Did
know.
you say the boyfriend was following?
No, he was right behind. He was coming up as he was coming up the steps into the RV. He was coming out with his pants down to his ankles.
Oh. So what happened to
He
the
was,
dog,
but yeah, he
man?
was trying to buckle him up real
Nice.
quick.
Ho, give me 12 inches
That's it.
and make it hurt. So I fucked her twice and slapped her. Ho.
Oh, a little Andrew Dice Clay right here on the Hellraisers
man.
Ball.
That's right.
All right, I'll let you guys get back to it. Just don't don't mess
Okay.
with the belt.
Hey, all right.
I know I left
no,
it out,
I
but just,
guess
you know.
that was enough of an apology. But before
Yeah, I think
before
so.
we
Well,
were,
is he
Anytime.
still there?
he's
You
still
tell
here.
him, say next time he decides to go.
Can he do a penance at home? Can you send him home with some homework?
I will come personally and lock him in my chambers, and he'll be in real trouble.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, I think we're gonna have to continue this punishment next week,
Nice.
and we'll
Yeah.
when Adrian's in the studio.
Are we good? We're done?
Yeah, actually, we're gonna wrap this up right here. Actually, hit him up with like a couple of bars of the Crazy Stripper song before we go.
She's one crazy stripper with a nice camel toe.
Nice.
Nice.
Huh?
It's gold dollar now let's see a show. Yeah. She's a waste of money and boob surgery. What would her daddy do if he knew she was dancing for me? Yeah. She's a crazy stripper. One crazy stripper. We don't have any goddamn money to tip her. When she pulls the zipper, jokes on the stripper. We don't have money to tip her. When stripping's the game.
All right, now you, all right, that's enough for that. Thanks, Mike. That was cool, Mike C, the Mac and Machine, and the Crazy Stripper song. Mistress Candy, thank you so much for calling in and talking to us today. I want to thank Wade Black and the rest of the guys in War of Thrones for coming down and hanging out here at the Hellraisers Ball and kicking some ass live in the studio. And I can't wait to see you guys perform live. Do you have any shows coming up?
So we know we're playing the industry showcase at State Theater, something that J-Rock and Patty are putting together. And I know that we're opening up for Camelot coming up in September. So we're still
okay.
waiting for a couple other dates and stuff. But look for War of Thrones, man. We ain't going no way.
We'll keep you posted. We'll let you know.
Awesome, and check them out on the websites.
That's right, warthrones.com or reverbnation.com/War of Thrones.
And we're going to actually listen to a little War of Thrones on the way out.
This
What's
is
it?
actually. This actually Hums
Okay.
and Slice. This is actually Rick and Rich's band. This is a special surprise for you tonight, guys. Go on ahead and enjoy some instrumental music. No vocals.
Here we go. Hums
with
and
it.
Slices on the Hellraisers Ball.
I love you.
What was that? I'll tell you what that was. That was another fun show from rockslamradio.com. Yeah.